Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic network, continuing on our date of September 24, again in our 1969 replay. And today we have the Baltimore Orioles at the Cleveland Tribe. Oh, that is good coffee. Absolutely. Starting for the Orioles is left-hander Mike Cuellar. He's won 24. The winningest pitcher in the American League. He's one behind Juan Marichal, who leads in the National League. He's actually tied with Boswell with 24, I forgot to mention. For the Cleveland Tribe, right-hander Steve Hargan, he has won 5 on the season. He won 5 in real world. Let's look at our opening lineups. For the Baltimore Orioles, leading off in left is Don Buford. Batting second in center field, Paul Blair. This is their standard lineup. Batting third and right, everybody's playing. Frank Robinson. The cleanup hitter is Big Boog Powell. Batting fifth is Brooks Robinson. He's at third, Powell at first. Batting sixth, Davy Johnson. Batting seventh, Elrod Hendricks. Cuellar's quotient will be -5. Batting eighth, Mark Belanger. And pitching and batting ninth, Mike Cuellar, tied with Boswell with 24 wins. For the Cleveland Tribe, leading off in center is Jose Cardinal. Batting second in left, Frank Baker. Batting third and catching, Duke Sims. Hargan is a -2 quotient. The cleanup hitter is Hawk Harrelson. Batting fifth, Tony Horton. Batting sixth, Lou Klimchak. He's at third, Horton at first. Eddie Leon is at short, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Vern Fuller. Pitching and batting ninth, Steve Hargan, a right-hander. He has won 5 on the season. And Kathy Harden has a Beetle emoji warm-up. How do you like that? We'll go for that. Kathy Harden, let's have it. Let me put my mood music on. Do you mind? Just give me a moment. Just noticed that Kathy Harden has stopped in. Excuse me. What a nice surprise. Kathy Harden. A warm-up question before I take my break. Now you will wait for it now. Oh my God. And your bird can sing. And that's an excellent, awesome Beetle warm-up emoji, and the emoji is awesome. And your bird can sing. Tell me everything that you wanna do, but you don't get me. You don't get me. Folks, I'll be back in a couple minutes. When we come back, the Cleveland Tribe is due to take the field for the second of a 3-game series. Baltimore won the first game 3-1. We are in on September 24. And that's a way to start a day off. And your bird can sing, which, by the way, was the theme for the Beetle cartoon in the United States for at least some years. It was the opening theme. That was record time for a beetle emoji because it was an awesome emoji posted by an awesome person, Kathy Harden. And it's Jeffrey Guterman here, back in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And we are in Cleveland Municipal Stadium. And despite my problems, I'm so glad to be here. Let me say this. I had a tumbling day yesterday. And costly. And the Cleveland Tribe takes the field. Attendance is 3,297 for this end of the year ball game. Kathy Harden for the Tribe. Well, Tiante pitched. You know, it takes a while to play these games. El Tiante's next outing is actually on the 25th. So how do you like that? You're right. You're just very eager for him. And he is due up in the next game. So you're right. Well, Steve Hargan on the mound. Catching him is Duke Sims. And leading it off for the Orioles. And this is their basic lineup with the platoon of the catchers, Hendricks and Etchebarren. Hendricks, a left-handed hitter. I suppose he uses him against right-handers, and Etchebarren, who I believe is a right-handed hitter, using him. Yeah, against left-handers. That's what my guess. Here's Hargan now. And the pitch to Buford, switch hitter batting left. That is a 4-7. Left-handed, grounds it to second on one hop Fuller. And he throws it to Tony Horton for the first out, one away, and we are underway here in Cleveland. Buford is retired. Tumbling Jeff with his tumbling dice. Oh yeah. 4-7, switch hitter batting left. Now here's Paul Blair. Boy, that was scary. Okay, here's Blair, right-handed hitter. Hargan gets the sign. It's 3-7 right-handed, grounds to second again. Fuller, he's got it. And he throws to Horton for the second out. 2 ground balls to Fuller at second. And 2 outs here in the top of the first. And now Frank Robinson is the batter. Oh, that is. Oh, that. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh, Lord. I am so sorry, people. I just got to tell you. July is National Ice Cream Month. Holy cow. And we're already in the 8th, top of the 2nd from Kathy Harden. Keep them coming, Kathy. Keep them coming. Oh, I love it. Here's Frank Robinson now, 2 outs, nobody on. Just underway here in Cleveland. Hargan, the windup. Pitch to Frank, 5-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit. Robinson caught that changeup, hit it to left field. Robinson is on a 5-6 single 1-14 with Hargan -2. He's a 1-13, 1-11 with the lead. He's not being held. He's not trying for the lead. Here's Powell. July is National Ice Cream Month. Whoa. I don't know that I could even do any questions like that, but maybe I could. Here's Big Boog Powell now with Robinson on first, 2 outs. The pitch to Boog, 3-5, right hand, fly to right for Hawk Harrelson. He easily has that, gets to it, and the side is retired, no runs. 1 hit, the single by Frank Robinson. Left on base, we've gone 1/2. It's Baltimore nothing, Cleveland coming up. Here's Mike Cuellar, he along with Dave Boswell. I believe it's Dave, isn't it? Of the Minnesota Twins. Each have 24 wins. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. McNally in third with 21. Those are all the 20-game winners in the American League. McNally taking his, Cuellar taking his warm-ups with catching him as Hendricks, and leading it off for Cleveland is Jose Cardinal. Jose steps in. Here's Cuellar now. 6-12, right-handed, grounds it back to Cuellar X, our first X today. Cuellar is a 4-10. .410, 9-4. He gets to it on a G3. E10. 4-8-10. And he throws him out. So a nice play by Cuellar on the ground ball. A little tricky, that ground ball. But he got it and threw it over to Boom Boom Powell for the first out. In the bottom of the first, no score. Frank Baker. This is lefty-lefty. We're following the exact lineups used. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch, that's 4-4 left-handed, fly ball center X. Blair, a 1-6. One 6-7-1, gets to it on an F2. E6. 5-10-12. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Duke Sims. .4-7 left-handed, walked him. So Sims is on. not being held. And here's Hawk Harrelson, right-handed hitter. 2 outs, Cleveland batting, bottom of the first, no score. Cuellar facing Harrelson and the pitch. That's 3-8 left-handed. He struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Sims. We've gone 1. And it's a scoreless ball game. Now I'd like you all to keep close attention to the live text for what might be an ice cream question on this July being National Ice Cream Month. Wait for it now, please. Some people experience this sensation after eating ice cream. Do you know the slang for it? I wrote brain freeze, and so did Bill Ivamy. And so did Bill Ivamy. And doesn't that smarts? Whoa. Oh boy, that was a great ice cream question. Lord, folks, I don't know what I would do if Kathy wasn't here. Bill feels like a brain freeze now. Well, you sure didn't freeze on that one. Here's Steve Hargan taking the mound, his second inning now. His first endurance is the 6th. Cuellar's is the 9th. He allowed a base hit to Robinson in the first. That was it. Here's Brooks to lead it off. Steve Hargan, the windup and the pitch to Brooks. That's 2-12, right-handed. It's hit well. It's a ballpark blast. And he's got the power. In Cleveland, it's deep out there. It's a 2, though. Oh, and it is gone. 2 on the devil die. Brooks Robinson leads it off with a solo home run. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Let's look at that again. 2-12, ballpark blast. We ignore this, folks, in the super advanced. And we note if he has end power, otherwise it's single 2 asterisks. And in the ballpark where it is Cleveland against the right-hander, we can see it is a home run, 1-2. That long, deep left field. And that was a long shot by Brooks. Whoa. I enter these in real time. Whoa, another ice cream question, top of the 3rd. Wow. Where can you find these? Wow. For Brooks, that is home run number 22. He had 23 in real world. We have a top of the 3rd. You're getting me motivated here to come up with my own questions, but I don't think they'd be ice cream. Maybe they would. So it's 1-0. And here's Davy Johnson now. Hargan allows about 1 inning, a home run every 10 innings, so he's not a huge tomato thrower. That's good coffee, wow. Here's Davy Johnson now, no outs, no one on. Hargan. And the pitch, 2-3, right-handed, base hit to right off Hargan. Johnson not being held with Hargan, a -2. Here's Elrod. From the stretch, Hargan. 4-6 left-handed, grounds it to first, and Tony Horton throws to second to force Johnson. And Hendricks is on with 1 out. Here's Mark Belanger now. From the stretch, Hargan. 2-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the first for Hargan. Bringing up Mike Cuellar, the pitcher, a 1 WL. It's 2 down with Hendricks reaching on a force on first. 1-0 Orioles on the home run this inning. Lead off by Brooks. 4-4 left-handed, grounds to short X. Eddie Leon. 438. 438, 17-4. He gets 2 at G1, 38. Could be problematic. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he throws him out. Nice play by Eddie. And the side is retired. There was 1 run. Again, it was on the solo home run by Brooks Robinson. We are in the middle of the second. It's a 1-0 ball game. Got a question top of the second. I'm getting motivated to come up with my own. I'll definitely take a break after Kathy's question, just for about 2 or 3 minutes. That is tasty. Here's Cuellar. Leading it off, Tony Horton. .63 right-handed. That's a fly to left X. That's for Buford, a 2-5. 2-5, 5-2, F2, he gets to it. E5, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he makes the catch, 1 away. Now Luke Klimchak is the batter. We have a top of the 3rd ice cream question. Here's Cuellar now. The pitch to Klimchak. 2-7 left-handed. There's a base hit up the middle for Luke Klimchak. First hit allowed by Cuellar. After the break, you'll have an ice cream question as long as Kathy doesn't ask the same one. Middle of the 3rd. Keep them coming, folks. Love it, Bill. So Klimchak is on. Not being held. Here's Eddie Leon with 1 out. Cuellar. And the pitch to Eddie. That's 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Cuellar today. 2 outs with Klimchak on first. Vern Fuller steps up. And Cuellar. That's 5-7 right-handed, fly ball center, playable by Blair. He's under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The first off Cuellar, the single by Klimchak, left on base. We've gone 2. It's 1-0 Orioles. And I'm in a fairly decent mood considering what's going on in my life. And Kathy Harden, with her second ice cream question of the day and her third question overall of the day. Then we have one Bill Ivamy, middle of the third. Now wait for it from Kathy Harden. It's coming. Excuse me, please. Yowza. Which flavor was invented first? Just a guess. I say vanilla. Probably chocolate. Watch Bill write chocolate and get it right. Chocolat. Bill says chocolate, he got it in before me. Which flavor was invented first? And don't tell me it's Tutti Frutti, please. Wife says vanilla. I said vanilla. That was wrong. We're waiting for it. I think Kathy's going to give it to Bill. And oh, she gives it to both of us. And there's a red Mike and Ike for Kathy Harden for the awesome question, Bill for getting it right, and for Bill's wife for participating. Well, vanilla is extravagant. You got a point. It's if you look at it, folks, vanilla bean, that's where it comes from. It looks nothing like the bean, I believe. It looks nothing like. It's not white, you know. And I love vanilla with the little specks in it. Oh, I like the real thing on some warm apple pie. It is a okay. Folks, this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I tumbled yesterday, broke my TV, and dealt with some other issues. Now today, I took 3 Advil, and for just minor aches, and concerned about some things, but look, it all wash out in the end. I decided this morning, let's go ahead and let's play our Strat-O-Matic replay. For those of you who are interested, since we're playing the American League, the Orioles have long clinched Cleveland is in last. And in the West, the Twins have long clinched. It's been a while. And the Twins actually have a 2-game lead in terms of winning percentage, winning or games played. The East is another story. I believe both clubs have magic numbers of 2. Pittsburgh with 5-game lead over St. Louis, Atlanta with a 5.5 game. There are about 6 games left, 6 or 7, maybe 8 for some of the teams. And we're here in the final days of this 1969 replay. Again, I'm going to take a little break, about 2 minutes, and then I'll come back. We'll do the top of the third. Orioles leading 1-0, and then we'll hear from Bill Ivamy with, looks like, his ice cream question. Indeed, it's true, Kathy, it's true. Indeed, it is true. Wow, Kathy Harden. She says, I don't even want to leave my house today. It's supposed to feel like 100 with awful humidity. Oh, that's... Oh. Right now it's 86 in Fort Lauderdale and sunny. The high today is expected to be 91. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's no air conditioning in those subways. I'm back, folks. Ready to start the third. And Cleveland takes the field. Hargan takes the mound. It's 1-0 Baltimore. I like to read the text sometimes because The text doesn't show up on replays on demand, sometimes for 24 hours, sometimes less. Kathy also says, I feel for all the subway riders today. Leading it off for the Orioles, it'll be the top of the order. Buford, he grounded to second in the first. Oh, that is, you know, really something. Here's Hargan. The pitch to Buford, 6-7 switch hitter batting left. There's a shot hit out into center. Running forward is Jose, and Jose catches up with it to make the catch. Nice running catch by Jose Cardinal. It was a 6-7 switch hitter batting left-handed, double 1-5. It was an 8 on the double die. So it's a 1 out, and here's Paul Blair. You know, I think about it, and I feel kind of fortunate to have air conditioning. It's a great day for ice cream indeed. Unfortunately, I ate all of mine. Maybe I'll pick some up later. Here's the pitch to Blair. 6-7, right-handed, and that's a shot for a base hit. So Blair singles off Hargan. A 6-7, double 1-8, 12 on the die. He's a 1-17, 1-15, 1-13 being held with a lead. That's borderline. Not being held. He's got the lead. 1-17, 1-15. No, he's being held. That's the right thing to do. We didn't realize he had the asteroid. So he's being held. He's 1-13. Here's Frank Robinson. Hargan has a good move to first. Robinson steps into the batter's box. He singled left on in the first. And Hargan throws to first. Back safely is Blair. Here's the pitch to Robinson. Blair's not running. 4-7 right-handed. Fly ball right. Paul Carlson under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away. On a 4-7 right-handed. And now Big Boog Powell steps into the batter's box. Oh, shit. Big boom boom. Powell, left-handed hitter, 2 outs. Blair on first. Here's Hargan. And that's 4-6, left-handed. Grounds it to first. This should end the inning. Horton throws to Hargan, covering the bag. And the side is retired. No runs. The single by Blair, and he was left on base. We're in the middle of the third. I want you all to wait for Bill Ivamy, who's got a question. Now I'll wait for it in the text. It's an ice cream question. For those of you, there it is. This one ingredient makes the difference between ice cream and custard. What is it? I didn't know there was one ingredient that made the difference. No. This one ingredient makes the difference between ice cream and custard. Ooh. I guess cream, it's not. I guess milk, it's not. Now I guess ice. Kathy Harden with eggs. You mean all ice cream has eggs? You mean custard has eggs? She's close. How about egg whites? Ah, that's good coffee. Wow. Yolks. Egg yolks. Yolks it is. I spelled it wrong. That's a great question, Bill. I don't know how you knew that. I don't know how you knew that, but isn't that something what humans do? You get a red Ike for that. Give it to Kathy also for the effort, and me. And I don't know. Andy Rooney did a 60-minute bit on it. Okay. Egg yolks. And we're heading to the bottom of the third now. On a perfect Monday morning for Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. And I should say, I'd love to hear from everybody in the text. How fortunate can I be to have two such nice people, I say it sincerely, Kathy and Bill. And we're heading to the bottom of the third. It's Cuellar taking his warm-ups. He'll face Hargan, then the top of the order, Jose and Baker. Here's Cuellar now. He's ready. Hargan steps in the batter's box. Again, he's a 2WR. Cuellar into his windup. And the pitch, 410, right-handed, struck him out. And now Jose Cardinal. Cardinal tapped back to Cuellar in the first. Cuellar gets the sign from Hendricks. That's a 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. That's the fourth for Cuellar today. It was a 4-5 right-handed. And that's 2 away. For Frank Baker, lefty-lefty. He started. Cuellar now. The pitch to Baker. 3-7. Left-handed, grounds to second X. That'll be Fuller. A 3-19. Well, at least he's not a 4. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is for Davy Johnson at 2-14. I am so sorry, folks. Talk about brain freeze. Johnson 2-14. 15-2. He gets to it on a G1. E15, well, E14, 5-10, 13, and he throws him out. And the side is retired a 1-2-3 for Cuellar. We've gone 3, and it's 1-0. Okay, Hargan takes the mound, top of the 4th. He allowed the home run to Brooks in the 2nd, and that's it. It's a 1-0 ball game. We have a top of the 5th question from Kathy Harden. Whoa. I'm trying to keep track of these. This was Yokes. And I believe this was Brain Freeze. And then I believe this was Chocolates. Well, here's Brooks again to lead it off, top of the 4th. Homered in the 2nd. His 22nd of the season. Hargan gets the sign from Sims. He winds and deals. That is 3-6 right-handed, and it's a fly to center for Cardinal, making the catch 1 away. Now Davy Johnson. Good morning, Demos. Demos has arrived. Hope you're doing well, Demos, on this day. Here's Davy Johnson now. He singled and was forced. Pitch from Hargan, 6-11 right-handed, and that's going to be a liner to short, caught by Eddie Leon at short, 2 away. And now Elrod Hendricks with 2 outs and nobody on. Hendricks reached on a force in the 2nd and was left on base. 5-5 left-handed, single 1, lines it to first, and it's caught by Tony Horton. And it's a 1-2-3 inning by Steve Hargan. And we're in the middle of the 4th here in a relatively meaningless game. Although the Orioles have a great record, 107-47. The Twins are 2 games better. They're 109-45, if I'm not mistaken. $109, yeah, and 45. That's 2 better. And just glad that things are good so far. Awfully glad to see the excitement in Baltimore and Minneapolis, or the Minnesota area, the Twin City area, as tickets are sold out for all 5 games of the postseason between these clubs. And there is a very, at noon today. Oh, that is. Could you define old school for me, sir? Demo says another old school Strat-O-Matic game at noon. Are you off today? Today is Monday. And here comes Cuellar. That's a treat. Leading it off for the tribe is going to be Duke Sims. Old school. I did see your set. Oh, your setup. Okay, yeah. And it's today at noon live, or is it being? Oh, it's a premiere. Awesome. Love that. Here's the pitch to Sims. 5-6 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Davy Johnson, and he throws to Boom Boom. 1 out. We have a question right after this inning from Kathy Harden, and I'll take a short break. Here's Hawk Harrelson now. He struck out by Cuellar in the first. I don't see it visible though. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. It is the 9 p.m. inside pitch, 67 pennant race. Whoa. At 9 p.m. tonight. That sounds like fun, even though I don't play inside pitch. I'm taking a look at demos here. But I don't see the premiere listed. That is cool, though. I love the old school setup. Okay, Harrelson. Cuellar into his windup. That's prime time. And the pitch is 2-10 left-handed. Grounds it to short for Belanger. 2 outs. And you were at my prime time last night. Cincinnati. And Los Angeles, and yeah, that was a lot of fun doing prime time. Oh, you haven't set it up yet? Okay. Yeah, Bill, that was awesome, and I say that not to brag. I'm saying because of all of us. That was an awesome game. Here's Hawk Harrelson. Here's Tony Horton, 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch from Cuellar. That was 2-9 left-handed. Grounds to second. For Johnson, he's got it. Throws to Powell. 1-2-3 for Cuellar. And after 4, it's still 1-0 on the home run by Brooks Robinson. Hargan now pitching decent baseball. All right, Frank. Yeah, last night was something with the Dodgers coming back. I want to bring to all of your attention Kathy Harden. It is ice cream month, July, and she's got an ice cream question, and I'm looking. Maybe it's not an ice cream question. And then I'm taking a 2 to 3 minute break. Here's Kathy Harden. Look for it in text, please. Just wait for it. There it is, in the movie Major League. Ricky Vaughn's nemesis, Clu Haywood, was portrayed by a real-life Major League player. Name him. Whoa. I love that movie, Major League. But I didn't know there was a real-life player. Pete Vukovich. Bill Ivamy has to have gotten that right. Love that movie. Baseball demos also with Vukovich. And here it is. He's mainly known, despite his 12-year career as a professional baseball player, for his role as a fictional Yankees slugger Clu Haywood, the chief nemesis of Sheen's character Ricky Vaughn in the popular 1980 film Major League. And it's funny, I love that movie. And I didn't know that. So you learn something, folks. You learn a lot here. We're going to get that for Bill demos and I think Bill and demos. And the premiere is now shown as scheduled. Let's take a peek at that, folks, before I take my break. Okay, the problem here. Oh, there it is. No, the problem here is that I know it's far away, but you don't have it in a playlist so that it can show on your landing page. Okay. Oh, these. There it is. And actually, there it is. It's listed under videos, and you can actually put videos. I don't know why it's not. It should, if it's uploaded and everything, it should show as upcoming. So I don't know why it's not, but in any event, here it is, folks. I'm gonna like this, and I'm gonna turn on notifications. And it's in 2 hours, 3 hours actually, at 2 3/4. This is old school. 2023 Baltimore at Miami. That's really cool. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to taking a 2 to 3 minute break. You're gonna give blood. Good for you. We'll catch you later, Bill. That's very nice of him to give blood. We've gone 4 innings. It's 1-0 Baltimore. I'm just taking a quick break. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. 1-0 on the home run by Brooks Robinson. Cuellar and Hargan on the mounds for each club, Baltimore and Cleveland respectively. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. You're getting rusty, Frank. Yesterday, I officially became an older person. I had a fall. I'll be back. Christ. What's I gonna do? Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman here, back in Studio B. And we've gone 4 innings, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Hargan keeping Cleveland in this ball game. Our next game will be a doubleheader, and it's a snoozer of a doubleheader. The Washington Senators at the Detroit Tigers. Big Man Howard and Super Jew Epstein are playing, along with Steady Eddie Brinkman, with Hannon pitching in the first game. Denny McLain on the mound for the Tigers. In the second game, it's going to be Casey Cox with Big Man Howard and Steady Eddie. Epstein will be out because Lolich, I believe a southpaw, is pitching. So lots of action there in the doubleheader between the Senators at the Tigers. And Demo says he just set up a new playlist, so maybe it shows better now. Well, it wasn't showing at all on the landing page. Let's check it out here. There, well, I don't know what you did. You added it. Well, I don't know what you did, but it's showing now, as beautiful as can be. This is beautiful as can be, and I want to just give, because Demos is a great gamer. I like to really give him call-outs, and there's his channel. Very clean landing page. And there is the Strat-O-Matic Advanced 2023 Baltimore at Miami. I don't know if this is in a and it's a 12 p.m. start, and I'm confident we'll be able to get through this game. Nice stickers. And I don't know if this is part of a replay or if it's just a isolated game. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another cup, which I think is probably my last cup available. It's both. It's a replay. It's part of a replay. Wow. Okay. Got another cup there, Kathy. Trying to just push the worries away as they come. Demolition League, number 2. Oh, okay. I need to go check out your playlists. Now I see, yeah, there we go. See, if some of these are on your landing page, you can add them to your landing page easily. You can also add upcoming live streams, then we would see a lot of this stuff. And I move I switch what shows on my landing page from time to time based on what's playing. But you get incredible numbers of people, always in the double digits, often in the high double digits. So you seem to have no problem, regardless of how you set your page, your landing page up, you have no problem. Gonna grab some coffee here. You don't, actually, you are a good marketer. The first rule for marketing is sell a good product or service. And you have one of the best, and you have a lot of, I forgot what the word is, used on social media, but you have good, for lack of a better term, oh yeah, well, I'm pretty much done. I'm done with Facebook, and I'm pretty much done. Yeah, he does a lot of things. He's got a lot of expressions. He's also educative in the process. Well, here's Hargan now. He's allowed 1 run in 4. It was the home run by Brooks Robinson. Otherwise, he's been pretty good with these against these Orioles. Here's Mark Belanger. It's a 1-0 ball game. Belanger, right-handed hitter. Cuellar on deck. Here's Hargan now. That is 5-9 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the second strikeout on Belanger. And the second in this ball game. He got Belanger twice on swinging. That was a 5-9. And here's Cuellar. I bet you that word will come to me. You haven't hijacked our game. And this is our game. It's a collective. Okay, Cuellar steps in now. He grounded to short in the second. Hargan. And the pitch 5-9. Left-handed. Struck him out. That's the third for Hargan. He's looking good. I know that was Cuellar, the pitcher, but still, I know that term will come to me. Shameless plugs are fine demos, Kathy Harden notes. And it really is. We do plug. I plugged on yours, you plug on mine, and I like to highlight good channels. What is that word? When a lot of people go to a channel, an account, well, the Orioles, they're not my Orioles, Frank, but the Orioles in our replay, they have 8 games left, including this one, so even if they play 500, they'll have 111 wins. Engagement, thank you. Engagement. Sometimes I have word finding difficulties, and I think it's part of what we would call age appropriate cognitive decline. No real dementia. Okay, engagement. Thank you, Demos. 2 outs. You have good engagement. You have a lot of people who come on and watch your games, and not only that, participate in the text. Here's Paul Blair. Here's Buford. I just want to make sure I didn't mess that up. Doing a quick replay here. We had the strikeout, and then Buford came up, and I got sidetracked somehow by turning the card. Without even frickin' rolling. You see that? Isn't that silly? Gotta be careful, folks. We're back to live action. Well, he plays that's true, Frank. And, you know, I'm not a fan, meaning I don't even know it, Inside Pitch or any of the other ones he plays, but I'm only a Strat-O-Matic guy, but yeah, I've watched some of the others too. Here's Buford, 0 for 2. Hargan has retired, 7 in order. The pitch with 2 outs. Buford switch hitter batting against the right-hander, 3-8, and it's a base hit by Buford. A 2-out single. 1 to 15, 1 to 13. 1 to 11 with a lead. That's a borderline. He is not being held. It's not a borderline. And here's Paul Blair. I don't know if you like the way I figure that shit out. Demos taught me how to do super advanced stealing. If it wasn't for him, sure, I got help from others, but really. And I think I got it down pretty good. Buford on first, 2 down. Here's Blair. 3-7 right-handed, grounds to second. No infield in. And Fuller has it, throws to Horton for the side. And I believe, Demos, that the plus on super advanced only applies to infield in, not holding a runner. Whereas in basic or advanced, I believe it's a single 2 asteroids for holding a runner and infield in. We are in the middle of the 5th. And it's no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. That is correct, okay. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. I'm a Strat-O-Matic guy, Frank. Well, here's Cuellar now. And it'll be Klimchak, Leon, and Fuller. So we have an on-demand game coming at noon. I'm looking forward to that. I guess you're off today. None of my business. Here's Klimchak now to lead it off. He's singled. He's got the only hit off Cuellar. Singled in the second. Here's Cuellar. And that's going to be 5-9 left-handed. It's hit well by Klimchak, but he does not have the power. And anyway, it's being caught up with by Karl, being caught up with by Frank Robinson to make the catch, 1 out. It was a 5-9 left-handed. That is a very, very, these end home runs on his card are very stingy. Whoa, we have a 7th inning stretch double. A 7th inning stretch double, and if anyone wants to make it a triple, I'll sandwich them between, Kathy. If that's okay with Kathy. Here's Eddie Leon now. I think I'm getting one. I got one, Kathy. I got one. And I think it's a good one. It's 1 out, nobody on. Eddie Leon at the plate. Coming up at noon at Baseball Demos is Strat-O-Matic Super Advanced Baltimore at Miami 2023. Be nice to see the current ball players. Here's the pitch to Leon. That is 2-4 left-handed, and that grounds to first. Picked up by Boom Boom, and he throws it to Cuellar covering the bag. 2 outs. And that's now Vern Fuller. Cuellar, the windup and the pitch. 2-6 left-handed, grounds it back to Cuellar. He fields it and throws Fuller out. Oh, another 1-2-3 for Cuellar, and he has retired 11 in order. We're heading to the top of the 6th now. Hargan's been keeping the Cleveland in this ball game. Earl Weaver using his regular lineup, regular pitchers, wants to keep them active in rotation. As we approach the postseason, Orioles versus the Twins. They're both clinched. Here's Hargan now, facing Frank. And the pitch, that's going to be a 6-3 right-handed fly ball left X. Uh-oh, Baker, a 4-15. Baker, 4-15, 4-4. That's going to be in it for a double on a D2. Baker, E15, I'm sorry. 5-9, 10-11. And it's going to be a stand-up double to open up, for Frank Robinson to open up here the top of the 6th. A leadoff double. Here's Boog Powell now. This is Hargan's first endurance inning. Hargan from the stretch, the pitch to Powell. That is 2-7 right-handed, And it is another double off the wall. Home comes Robinson, and Hargan is one hit away from fatigue. How do you like that? He pitched so well. One hit away from fatigue, two doubles. It was a 2-7 right-handed, right on Boog's card, 1-7. It was a 7 on that devil die. Oh, you're working. It's a lunch break. That's cool. And there's action in the Cleveland bullpen. The bullpen is well rested, but not very good. Hargan went all the way in this game in real world. Oh, actually, I am so sorry. I failed to enter who relieved, as I always do, or try to, who relieved in real world as a guideline. They used Hennigan, non-carded, Ron Law, Ellsworth, and Burkhart. We sure don't need him since he pitched in the last game in the 3-1 loss. So Hargan one hit away. Here's Brooks Robinson. I think you're using the one that is spirals, I would imagine. If it's not, you know, I don't know. I mean, I liked when you used Form B, the Strat-O-Matic Form B. Here's the pitch to Brooks, 2-8. Right-handed, pops it up to second. And Fuller makes the catch, 1 out. Sure, I love Form B. Part of it is tradition, part of it, and I know tradition in itself is not a great basis from which to engage in activities, behaviors, but oh, you use Form B in this game? Great, I love that. I'm used to it, and it serves all my needs. Here's Davey Johnson now, with Powell on second, 2-0 Baltimore. Hargan trying to maintain endurance. 2-12 right-handed, grounds it to second A with a runner on second. .212, it is a grounder to second. And Fuller throws Powell out, throws Johnson out, and Powell holds. So Hargan, 5.70 ERA, my lord. I did not know that. Oh, Aqualung has Spokane Steve has a great score sheet. I might want to use that sheet, you know, but it actually provides so much more flexibility and information. 2 outs now. Hargan trying to maintain endurance. The pitch to Hendricks. That's 1-8 right-handed, struck him out. And that is the side. It's 1 run though. On 2 doubles to lead it off. We're in the middle of the 6th, and we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. And there will be a hitter for Hargan. I was thinking of letting him hit, but I think I'll make the decision. Let him. He did his 6 innings. He's the loser of record. Has a 5.70 ERA, 1.23 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, walked none, struck out 4 and allowed only 2 runs. There'll be a hitter. Where is Ellsworth? Here's Dick. Dick Ellsworth will come in. He pitched in this game in Real Worlds. And let's see who's going to hit now. Russ Snyder pinch hit, Cap Peterson pinch hit, Chuck Hinton pinch hit in this ball game. The Orioles won this one 4-3 in Real Worlds. Cuellar on the mound. Let's see who's going to hit here. It's going to be Chuck Hinton, the right-handed hitter. Pretty simple choice here. Glad to see that he was used in Real Worlds. Therefore, we know that it is realistic. Again, Cuellar's first endurance, the 9th. Here's Cuellar now. The wind-up and the pitch to Hinton. And that is going to be a 5-5 right-handed, walked him. And he's got speed, not to steal necessarily, but he's a 1-15. Cuellar a -5, 20, that's a 15, 13 with a lead. Not being held. And it's a very unusual demos because what we do is we go 20, -5, 1-15, not being held. With the 4, taking our chances. And he does not get the lead, you see? Wearing both hats. Hinton on first. And here's Jose Cardinal. It's 2-0. Cuellar. And the pitch 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, is he so tough? Cuellar with that curve. I believe it's a curve. His 5th strikeout, 1 down. Frank Baker is due up, lefty-lefty. And we'll let him hit. They let him hit throughout the ball game. Doesn't mean I have to, but maybe he'll hit the 3 column. Here's the pitch to Baker. That is a 1-8. Struck him out. 6th for Cuellar. And now here's Duke Sims, also a left-handed hitter. He's got power. He can tie this ball game up with 1 swing. Here's Cuellar now with Hinton on first. 2 outs, 3-8. Left-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side after the walk to Hinton. Cuellar struck out the side. It's no runs, no hits. The walk to Hinton. Left on base. We've gone 6. It's 2-0. And Dick Ellsworth is the new pitcher. Big Dick Ellsworth coming in from the bullpen. This Dick Ellsworth, a veteran, started his first year of Major League Baseball was 1958, played for the Cubs for a number of years, went to the Phillies, the Red Sox, and then finally to Cleveland this year. Big Dick Ellsworth is at the mound now. Again, he started with the Cubs. He's taking his warm-ups. And we use a little poetic license. This is, I guess, a baseball card from, whoa, that's a pre-69 card. When he's with the Cubs, obviously. Big Dick Ellsworth coming in for Hargan, who pitched decent baseball. He allowed 2 runs in 6 innings against this Orioles team. Okay, Ellsworth is ready. They go around the horn. And coming up to lead it off will be Mark Belanger. I can top off this coffee with just enough to, oh yeah, make it a full cup. Whoa, almost a full cup. I mean, like, pretty close. Folks, you know that nobody's home, right? We have consciousness and self-awareness, but it's really just billions of neurons and molecules interacting, but it creates the illusion of a you and a me, and it's very real to us, though. Oh, that is good coffee. Whoa, Kathy Harden. That is some good coffee. Okay, Ellsworth on the mound in relief of Hargan. He'll try to keep them in the game. It's 2-0. Here's Ellsworth, left-hander. The pitch to Belanger. That is a 1-8. Left-handed base hit, Belanger. Not a good start. Ellsworth is a -1 hold. That'll make him a -1. Quotient. It is super advanced. Indeed. Haha, that's funny stuff. That is some funny stuff. I like that. I really do. Okay, here's Cuellar now. He's an A bunter. You know, you see a lot of A bunters around, pitchers. I wonder if they practice that, some of them. Let's see if the infield is in here. Belanger on first. He's going to lay it down. The infield is in. He's a B now. Cuellar is a B. Ellsworth from the stretch. Here's the pitch. He does lay it down, and it's hit back to Ellsworth. And he may beat this out. Oh no, it's he's a B being held sacrifice. Only play was to first. And Belanger is in scoring position now. Now here's Don Buford with 1 out. Got some super advanced coffee here, folks. That's tasty. Ellsworth, a left-hander. Pitch to Buford. That is a 5-11 switch hitter batting right. Ballpark slash. Let's see if it goes through. Buford hitting right-handed. And it does go through for a base hit. That's a slick infield. Buford's second single of the ball game. Belanger goes to third. So Ellsworth in trouble here. First and third, one out. The infield will be back. Ellsworth on the mound here for Hargan. It's going to be Paul Blair. Oh, that is such good coffee. Wow. Okay, here's Ellsworth. The infield is back. One out, first and third. The pitch to Blair. That is 6-7, right-handed. Ground ball second. This could be two. Fuller 319. Could be. .319, 15-3, and he gets it to a G1. E19 at second, 5-10-11. Oh, and he boots it. A two-base error. He threw it away. Oh, my. Oh. Fuller threw it away. It was a 5-10-11 on an E19. And so that's a G1. He got to the ball quite nicely. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was looking on the wrong... I am so sorry, folks. I was looking on the wrong thing there. 5-10-11. Now we got it. E19. And it was a 15-3 G1, because I was looking on the outfield. A little brain freeze right there. E19. See, here's where the neurons don't fire so well, demos. It's going to be a G1, a clean G1, and it is first and third, a double play. What a beautiful play by Fuller. He stepped on the bag and threw it over to Horton at first to double Buford, and the side is retired. Ellsworth gets out of that. And that's what you call a sort of a mix-up. We are in the seventh inning stretch here. It's still 2-0. Cleveland's still in this ball game. And let's get ready here for the triple shot. Here's the first question, which will be from Kathy Harden. Then I go and then she goes. Now wait for it, please. Seventh inning, double shot, triple shot stretch. Clean as a baby's ass. Wow. Here it is. What American warship was captured by North Korea in 1968? My Lord, that came from left field. I'm going to take a guess. I don't even know if there is a U.S. Nimitz. That sounds like an act of war. That sounds like a freaking act of war. What American warship was captured by North Korea in 1968? You know, this is something I really don't know about. And I thought I knew the basics of American history. Oh, that is such good coffee. I wish... I have no clue. Demos has no clue. They were tortured Spanish. They were tortured It's a Spanish named ship. Oh, they were tortured. Americans were tortured? That sounds like a freaking act of war. I want to look this one up. I want to freaking look this. Pueblo. I'm looking this up. USS Pueblo. It came less than a week after Johnson's State of the Union and a week before the start of the Tet Offensive. Holy cow. North Koreans stated that Pueblo deliberately entered their territorial waters. Logbook shows that they intruded several times. However, the U.S. maintains the vessel was in international waters. It is, the ship is now moored along the Patho-Nangang Canal in Pyongyang. I guess that's South Korea. Oh no, North Korea. It's a museum ship. Whoa. It is still held captive, and it's the only U.S. Navy ship still on the commissioned roster and held captive. Now that's pretty awful. You know, that's unbelievable. And what did we do in retaliation? Did we do anything in retaliation? Boy, that's something that I would have to go look at. Great question, Kathy Harden. Super question. You know, that is something that I want to put on my list of things to learn more about. Now get ready for mine. This is a triple shot. There it is. Who played piano on the studio version of the Beatles song In My Life? No Googling. No Googling. It defeats the whole purpose. All four Beatles knew how to play piano. It's not very hard to play piano. No basic chords. No to Billy. Good guess though. Probably a little early for Billy to have been involved. I don't think they were really knew him or were associated with him back when this was recorded in, I believe, either late 65 or 66. It's probably recorded in 66. Maybe some people don't give a shit. It was recorded on October 18th and 22nd in '65 and released as a on the Rubber Soul album on December 3, 1965. I assume that's the UK version. Anybody else? Last call for who played piano on the studio version of the Beatles song In My Life. Okay, last call. The answer is George Martin. George Martin, their producer. Okay. Well, it's a triple shot, and we are getting now with the third from Kathy Harden. I don't have room to put any of this stuff in. This is intense, though. Pueblo. Wow. Kathy, it was so educative. And we'll take a break after this question. We're going to end well before noon, when we have an old school ball game on demos. Definitely gonna catch that game at noon Eastern time. Now you all wait for this. This makes it a triple shot. Oh, my package is on its way. Delivery. Wait for it now. By 9 p.m. I hope it doesn't come today until after my son works, so he doesn't have to do it today. It'd be very unusual for it to. It has arrived for pickup. It's approaching for pickup. It's on the way for pickup. The driver is assigned. It's going to come. Here it is now. Which 1960s science fiction TV show started with "Nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the screen"? I say The Outer Limits. And if that's not right, I got a follow-up to it. Is it The Outer Limits? Which 60s sci-fi TV? And I got it. I would have gone with One Step Beyond, which is a poor man's Twilight Zone. So is The Outer Limits. Poor man. But it was The Outer Limits. There's nothing wrong with your TV set, and there's nothing wrong with whatever dice you're using. You are watching a live broadcast of a Strat-O-Matic baseball fantasy replay game dated on September 24 in 1969 for the 1969 replay. This is the second of a three-game series. Baltimore won the first 3-1. And this is a very good ball game. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Hargan pitched decent baseball. Ellsworth came in, got into trouble, but got out of it. And it will be Hawk Harrelson, Tony Horton, and Louis Klimchak. In the bottom of the seventh. And that's going to happen when we come back from our break. I sure hope that you've been enjoying this ball game. It is a very good ball game. 2-0. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Oh, Kathy Harden, that Pueblo question is really something. Really something. You know, demos, I stumbled upon Streets of San Francisco on YouTube for free. And for about 3 days, I binge watched. I was doing other shit. And I really thought that was a real good show. And I think Karl Malden is one hell of an actor, even in that. I'll be back. Oh, I need more coffee for this ball game. You know what would be a pretty cool alternate history, Kathy? And that would be that at a point of divergence, the U.S. retaliated after the Pueblo was attacked, captured, attacked. One got killed, one American, many got injured if it broke into World War III. And I have a little twist to the alternate history, and I would appreciate if you would consider it. It could be made into a novel and a movie. There's 1, 2, that China ends up throwing an atomic bomb on New York. I'm sorry, Washington. And the US president decides to try to engage in diplomacy with China rather than have a nuclear holocaust. The US does not retaliate with atomic warfare, but rather this president comes to the conclusion that the only way to save the world is through diplomacy. And he is criticized. There are great scenes of him with the Joint Chiefs of Staff in the war room, getting advice to frickin' blow the crap out of China. And there are one or two people who help the president come to the conclusion. We'll wait for that to brew. Yeah, I know it's sort of a unusual plot. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. My TV is on its way. We've got a ball game here. No doubt about it. Here's Cuellar. Coming for the bottom of the 7th. Taking his warm-ups. My Christ, I can even see where this guy is on the map. I'm not going to show you my address, but I'm going to show you the map. Well, if you saw my address, look, then you know where I live. I'm cocked and loaded, so don't try any funny business. They knew where Lenin lived. But it's pretty close. Here's Cuellar now. Hawk Harrelson, the Tribe down by 2 here. Cuellar, the windup, and the pitch to Hawk Harrelson. That's 4-6 right-handed. He grounds it to short for Belanger. Over to Powell, 1 away. I'll tell you, this Cuellar, so tough to beat, shutting these Tribe out. Here's the pitch to Tony Horton. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Brooks. And he sweeps it up 2 away. And now Lou Klimchak, a left-handed hitter. And he will hit. 287. Hit left-handers only 6% of the time. Wow. Chuck Hinton pinch hit for him. I think we'll pinch hit for him, but we can't use Hinton. We're going to take a little liberty here and use Ken Suarez, who only had 85 at-bats. We're going to use liberty. He's a right-handed hitter. And then we'll bring in Larry Brown, who did come in to play third base. That's what we're going to do. So it's Kenny Suarez. It's 2 outs. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I'm just in that kind of mood. I'm in a ridiculous kind of mood. So Brown will play third, and Kenny Suarez comes in. It's 2 outs, nobody on, right-hander. He's got some power. But not against a left-hander. Jesus. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. 6-6 right-handed, grounds it to Brooks, and the side is out. Well, we tried. 1-2-3 again for Cuellar. We're heading to the 8th. And here's Dick Ellsworth. For his second inning of relief. He got into a little trouble in the 7th. I'll tell you what I might do. I might unpack that TV and try to put it together myself. And then probably tell my son he doesn't need to come over. How hard could it be? How freaking hard can it be? You know, I'm pretty good with computers. I'm pretty good with computers and using, looking. But I'm not good with TV. TV just seems, just some of the things on TV. Okay, here's Dick Ellsworth now, top of the 8th. It's 2-0 Orioles. Frank Robinson will lead it off. He steps in the batter's box. Boy, I'm telling you, that truck is close to me. That truck is freaking close. I'm right around over here. I'm not going to show the address. That freaking truck is frickin' close. That's Gonna be a big load of shit coming in here. Okay, here's Frank Robinson to lead it off. Ellsworth, the windup, and the pitch to Robinson. That is 3-8 left-handed, walked him. One to 15, 1 to 14. Borderline. Being held. It would be a 1 to 12. Here's Powell now. Ellsworth from the stretch. 3-6. Left-handed, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Ellsworth today. And here comes Brooks, who homered. Turns out that's all that's been needed. It's a 2-0 ball game. He homered in the second. It's Frank Robinson on first with 1 out. Boy, that thing is getting real close to me now. Shit. Anyone remember the pilot of Night Gallery? Porterfort, played by Roddy McDowell, and The Servant, and the picture of the graveyard right outside the house. That frickin', you know, that shit is getting real close here. Here's Brooks. And the pitch. That's 2-3 left-handed. It's a ballpark blast by Brooks. And that's going to be caught in Cleveland. Right-handed. And Baker is under it, and the runner holds. 2 down. It was a 2-3 left-handed ballpark blast by Brooks. But Cleveland, against the right-hander, 1-2 is the home run. It was a 15. That thing is here. Folks, that thing is here. Great thing about Strat-O-Matic. 2 outs, runner on first. Watch your step. This is how I felt the first time. This shit was easy. Hey, how are you, sir?
Apartment B?
Yes, sir, right here.
Yes, sir?
Yes.
Okay, I'll deliver it for you.
Thank you. What's that?
I come back, stay here.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you're over there. Yeah, thank you so much. Maybe he was calling me. of the problems I have, and I hope you don't mind some real world action, is getting rid of this TV. I know where to put it, but I wonder if he would take it. Whoa, thank you.
Want to take a picture?
Oh, yeah, sure. You couldn't take this away, could you?
Huh?
You can't take this away, can you?
No.
You sure? You don't want it?
It's working or not?
Well, it turns on, but it's got a hole in it. It fell down.
Not really.
Yeah, can you believe that? And I hurt myself.
I don't know.
It happened yesterday. Have you seen weird things like that?
That's what I happen. That's why you need to be careful because you read with something.
If what?
You read with something.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, there it is. Boy, they're giving me texts and everything. We'll get to that later. I only got a 43-inch this time, and the reason is because I had a 50-inch, but you know, I am so sick and tired of the slime oozing out from my TV set. The mass media, the bullshit, and I said, let me make it smaller. Let me not have it totally on my face. We're gonna get back to this game, and I think if I just try to do it calmly, I could probably do it. Here's Davey Johnson. Let's put that shit together. I might even broadcast it. Here's Dick Ellsworth. Actually, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? 2 outs, a runner on first, 3-6 left-handed, single 1-5, line to third, and caught by Klimchak. And the side is retired. Ellsworth pitching decently, keeping the tribe in this ball game. And with all of this excitement, Kathy, I hope it's okay. I'm going to take a little break here for about 2 to 3 minutes. My package has been delivered. Indeed, Kathy Harden. I imagine he's seen it all. I think I could put this thing together myself, even though I'm not a mechanical person. You know, we talk, oh shit, yeah, okay. We talk about multiple intelligences. Spatial mechanical is not my strength, Kathy. Mine is more language based. But I'll try. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to put this together and connect it, other than break the damn thing. Oh, demos, you are funny. I'm not actually that excited. I'm, I'm actually, I mean, we live in a throwaway society. I'll be right back. We live in a throwaway society. I'll be back, folks. And that is some good coffee. The Tribe is due up, bottom of the eighth. They trailed 2-0 in a most interesting ball game where their pitching has been quite satisfactory. I will be back. Oh, that is some good freaking coffee. not even plugged into anything. I found. I bet you're right, sir. I bet you're right. I don't like putting things together because, like I told you, I'm not very handy. Well, we'll do our best. We'll do our friggin' darndest. But before then, you're right. I just hope that the cords, and I think they're pretty standard, the cable cords go into it. Pretty, they went into the other one. But before I take that on, get myself another pot of coffee here. Another cup of coffee. And resume this ball game. Mike Cuellar throwing shutout baseball on his way to becoming the second 25-game winner in Major League Baseball. Only Juan Marichal has 125. And leading it off will be Eddie Leon, a 239 hitter. Then Vern Fuller, a 236 hitter. We might have to hit for Ellsworth. Their bench doesn't get much better than this. Here's the pitch to, at least he's a right-hander, the pitch to Leon. That's going to be a 4-7 right-handed. Struck him out. That's number 8 for Cuellar. Oh. Oh. Here comes Vern Fuller now. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Fuller. That's 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. That's for Johnson. Johnson, a 2-14. Two 14-14-2. G1 gets to it. 5-8-9-10. Johnson an E14. And he throws him out. 2 outs. No errors in this ball game. And there'll be a hitter for Ellsworth. It's sort of a, I guess we would call it an obligatory pinch hitter with 2 outs. Cuellar is impossible today. Ellsworth pitched 2. He allowed 2 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, allowed no runs though, and that's the important thing. Hennigan pitched in this game in Real World, and his card looks pretty fine to me. We're going to bring in this youngster, Phil Hennigan. He pitched in this game in Real World. His hold, though, is +8. With Sims at a 0, he'll be +5 max. Hennigan taking his warm-ups in the bullpen. Phil Hennigan was born in 1946. He died in 2016 at the age of 70. He served in the U.S. Army. He was deployed as an artilleryman in the Vietnam War, where he received the Medal for Bravery. Came back in '68. He was drafted by Cleveland in the '66 draft. He died from lung cancer. Phil Hennigan. Died of lung cancer at age 70. That's him when he was on the Mets. He's warming in the bullpen right now. Let's see who's going to hit here. They brought Russ Snyder in to hit against Cuellar, and he's a left-handed hitter. I don't think so. I just think that's, I don't know why or how they did that. I tell you, they really don't have anybody, and this is why they're a last place team. It's going to be Cap Peterson, who also pinch hit in this ball game. So Cap Peterson steps into the box. That is a very baseball sounding name, isn't it? Cap Peterson. 2 outs, nobody on. Facing Cuellar. The O's are shutting out the eyes, absolutely. Here's the pitch to Peterson. That's a 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the 9th for Cuellar. Another 1, 2, 3. And we're going to the 9th now. Shit. Ah, shit. And Phil Hennigan is coming in from the bullpen. Again, he pitched in this game in real world. He ended up pitching 4 innings and allowing no earned runs. Whoa. And I am so sorry, but the picture is just too big and too good for me to resist. Phil Hennigan now on the mound taking his warm-ups. It's 2-0 O's over the eyes. Hennigan is a right-handed hitter, and leading it off will be Elrod Hendricks, a left-handed hitter. Here's Elrod facing Hennigan now. The windup and the pitch to Hendricks. That is 2-6 right-handed, lines it to second, caught by Fuller, 1 out. Either way, pitching has thus far been excellent for both teams, I would say. Now Mark Belanger facing Hennigan again. Went to Vietnam, won a medal. Died of lung cancer, age 70. Belanger, a right-hander. Here's Hennigan. The windup. Pitch to Belanger, 4-7, right-handed. Oh, and that's a base hit for Belanger, his second of the ball game. He's 2 for 4 today. He has a bad move. Belanger 1-16, 1-21. 1-19 with the hold. If he gets the lead, he will be held. That's the only drawback here on Hennigan. He has no move to first. It's a +8 hold. He turns out to be a +5 max. Belanger being held at first. 1-16, 1-21, being held 1-19. And here comes Cuellar. Hennigan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. There goes Belanger, and he is safe. Mark Belanger has swiped second base. Yeah, Frank. You're right. Belanger has stolen second off of Hennigan. He stole 14 out of 20. Now Cuellar. A 1 WL. Might as well go for some insurance. We'll let him hit away. Here's Hennigan. Cuellar, left-handed hitter, 6'10". Grounds it to short X. That could be a problem. Eddie Liana, 438. Eddie, 11-4, G3. Whoa. Let's hope he doesn't throw it away. E38, that's 6-12-14. And no, he doesn't. It's a G3 clean with Belanger on second. And Belanger advances. So, oh, wait a minute. If hits a short. So sorry. Decide. Lead runner can attempt to advance. It'll be Belanger. He's fast. Not going to do any shortcuts. 1-15. One to 15 minus 4, 1 to 11, and plus 4, 1 to 15 with Eddie Leon. He's gonna frickin' go for it. And he is safe. Some good base running by I forgot that the defense has to decide if they want to take out a throw to first, which we do. So I'm so sorry about that, everyone. He went to third no matter what. So it's 2 outs with Belanger on third. And here's Cuellar. Here's Buford now in a clutch situation. We're in the top of the ninth. It's 2-0 Orioles. Switch hitter batting left against Hennigan. Ignore that Met hat. Here's the pitch to Buford now. 4-11. Switch hitter batting left, and he flies it to center. Under that is Jose. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. And I have to say, 2 runs in 9 innings for this Cleveland pitching staff is pretty darn impressive. But Cuellar has been so awesome. And out comes Cuellar to become the first 25-game winner in the American League. Juan Marichal has had 25 for about 2 weeks of replay time. It's going to be the top of the order, Jose Cardinal. It's the Cleveland down by 2. Now, don't count them out. They have power with Sims and Harrelson. Jose steps in the batter's box, right-handed hitter. Here's Cuellar. And the pitch to Jose. 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that's number 10 for Cuellar. That is frickin' number 10 for Cuellar. And Frank Baker is due up. I think they're going to have a hitter for Frank. 256, but he did hit 25% of the time against left-handers. But I think we can do better here in the 9th. Just want to take a look here. Nagelson is, oh God, Nagelson is a left-handed hitter. He's bad. I don't want to rush this. Got plenty of time for Demo's game. Yeah, no, we're gonna see who might be available. If anybody. If not, Lord, there's nobody who really is available. So he's going to come in and hit here with one out, nobody on. Baker. Sure, it's impressive, Frank. Here's the pitch to Baker. That's 1-4 left-handed, grounds it to second for Johnson, 2 outs. And Cuellar 1 out away with a, believe it or not, 1-hit shutout. I had no idea that he was throwing a 1-hit shutout. He's walked 2, struck out 10. And if he retires Duke, who has power, but he's a left-handed hitter, and there's nobody to bring in. If he retires Duke, he will become the 5th pitcher to throw a complete game 1 hitter in this season. We had 1-hitters by Kilkenny of Detroit, Brabender for Seattle, Edmondson for Chicago, and Ferguson for the Cubs. McNally threw our only no-hitter. Full count now on Duke Sims. Cuellar into his windup, and the pitch to Sims. That's 1-9. It's hit deep. Oh, and it's gone. Duke Sims has just hit a solo home run to make it a 1-0 ball game. Oh my. Kathy Harden. Duke Sims has made it a 2-1 ball game. Boy, did he get a hold of that. Lord help us. Lord, did he wallop that. And it's going to be Hawk Harrelson with a chance to tie it up. And he is overdue, I'm telling you, for Duke Sims. That's home run number 24. He had 18 in Real Worlds. A 9th inning home run, his 24th of the season. Some drama here in Cleveland. And Hawk Harrelson is the batter. The batter is Hawk Harrelson. Hawk has power. He's a right-hander. Hawk steps up to the plate. The shutout is gone. The 1-hitter is gone. Now Cuellar wants to go for the W. Hawk is overdue. Okay, Harrelson steps in the batter's box, and he is quite alive, by the way. Okay, Cuellar with 2 outs. And that's a called strike to Hawk Harrelson. 0-1. Fouled back and out of play. 0-2 now to Hawk Harrelson. Gets behind quickly. Absolutely, Frank. Here's Cuellar. He gets the sign from Hendricks. And that's low for a ball. So it's 1-2 on Hawk Harrelson here in the bottom of the 9th. 2-1 Baltimore over Cleveland on the home run by Duke Sims. Cuellar just outside. Evens the count to 2-2 to Hawk Harrelson. Cuellar. That's low, and it's a full count. Cuellar steps off the mound. Okay, he's back on the mound now. Full windup, Cuellar. Here's the payoff pitch to Harrelson. It's 4-7 right-handed, and he struck him out for number 11. And the ball game is over. It was a 4-7 right-handed. The final, and it was a beauty. Baltimore 2, Cleveland 1. Cuellar with the win, number 25 for Mike. I'll be back with the unhappy recap in just a couple moments. So that's it, folks. It was quite a game here. Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B. 2-1 Baltimore. They win their 108th of the season. And this was, this was Cuellar at his best. He did let up the home run to Duke Sims in the 9th, but otherwise, other than walking 2, he was unhittable. He gets the complete game win, his 25th of the season. Hargan with the loss. The final line, Baltimore 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Cleveland 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. And I invite you all at noon to go to Baseball Demos, one word, and check out his game. Here it is, Baseball Demos. It's a premiere. It's Baltimore at Miami, Super Advanced 2023, and I understand it to be old school. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time, okay? Thank you, Frank. Frank, this is only as good, I think, as the people who hang out with me. and participate in live text. And I really mean that. Thank you, Kathy Harden. The great Kathy Harden. It wouldn't be the same without you, and you know that.